On a live first alert forecast.
Let's take a look at the next 5 days. It's not going to be a washout every day. In fact, there's really only one day that we're watching, which is tomorrow, that could produce the most rain. Looking at about a quarter to half an inch of rain for most places, south and west of Fort Wayne. Likely having a better chance of getting to maybe around an inch or so of rainfall. Some remaining showers possible Wednesday, even into the first part of the day, Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday look pretty dry. Maybe an isolated sprinkle or shower, but again, it's mainly Tuesday, lingering at times into Wednesday, that we're watching for the majority of rainfall over the next 5 days. Again, most of the region shaded under green, which is half an inch to an inch of rain. Some areas will see just a little more, mainly south and west of Fort Wayne. In fact, the flooding risk here has been updated by the Weather Prediction Center. That's one of the many branches of NOAA that submits these maps every day just to kind of see which areas have a higher or lower flooding risk. And as you can see, through much of the region from about Fort Wayne north and west, south and east, that's an area with a pretty low flood risk, a 1 on a scale of 1 to 4. But south and west into Huntington, Wabash, Wells, Adams counties and Point south and west, they're at a level 2. I still think that's probably a little high, the way that flooding risk was drawn. If we go back to that rainfall map I showed, you saw that the better chance of that inch plus rainfall appeared to be between Champaign and Indianapolis. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that flooding risk of level 2 kind of get pushed down a little farther over the next few hours. So let's hope that happens. Either way, we really don't expect much in the way of flooding heading into tomorrow, primarily because it's been a little bit at least. We've had some time to breathe between systems, and the system moving in is going to weaken quite a bit as it moves south and eastward. You can see why our friends in Champaign and Indy had a higher flood risk. The rain's going to be far heavier. There could even be some thunderstorms to enhance these showers. But you see how things weaken as they move north and eastward, like they usually do, in and around northeast Indiana, northwest Ohio. This will actually be our saving grace, really, bringing us, for the most part, a pretty gentle rain. There could be some pockets of maybe briefly heavier rainfall, maybe a rumble of thunder or two, but definitely different from what we're seeing south, from Indy to Cincinnati, seeing pockets of much heavier rain, whereas mostly just green across northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio. By Tuesday afternoon into the early evening, we could see a break under mostly cloudy skies, maybe a few pockets of showers into Tuesday evening with another round of light to occasionally moderate rain Tuesday night before that system moves off to the east, and then just a few scattered showers likely throughout the day on Wednesday. Now, what does this mean as far as temperatures are concerned? Because you can see a map like that and also have temperatures in the maybe mid to upper 60s, maybe low 70s. But no, it's going to be quite a bit cooler than that, starting with the 40s to right around 50 tomorrow morning, and only barely getting to right around 60 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. By the time we get to Wednesday afternoon, highs will be in the low to mid 50s from Fort Wayne north, south of Fort Wayne, closer to about 60 degrees. Then by Thursday morning, solidly in the 40s and ending just shy of 60 for most places into the afternoon on Thursday. And last but not least, just to add some salt in the chilly wound here, we've got wind gusts between 25, 35 miles per hour tomorrow morning and afternoon. I'm not really feeling like May. I mean, this is our, second or third now weather system that's brought some much cooler and kind of wetter than normal conditions to the area. We should break out in a little bit of sunshine toward Thursday into Friday, but high temperatures will stay in the 50s all the way through the rest of the week, with maybe a stray 60, most likely going to happen on Wednesday. And then low to mid 60s over the Memorial Day weekend. We're hoping with time we can raise those temperatures up, maybe clear some of those clouds away. But Monday, Memorial Day, looks mostly cloudy, highs in the mid 60s. Not bad camping weather if that's what you plan on doing. It doesn't look super wet. Just bring extra blankets.
Definitely good advice.
Yeah.
That's definitely a spring 7-day forecast. All right. Matt, thank you.